The Couch Potatoes Sports Report. Brought to you live from the Man's Cave. Now here's T-Bird.
I just love it. I appreciate everybody joining us. We're gonna, in a few minutes, we're gonna come back. We're gonna go to a commercial. At this time, y'all hang with us. We're gonna go to a commercial and let our sponsors, let y'all hear from our sponsors. And again, we appreciate everybody coming back. We'll be back in about 60 seconds?
Actually, probably less than that. But what we got here? What's
and we are out. Actually, who you gonna talk about? Willie Will is the treasure chest. They located over on Morningside Drive.
Hey guys, just check it out. You can tell our breaks are not normal radio breaks. If you're used to regular radio, this is not regular radio. This is why it's IR, Internet Radio. We bring to you what you want to see, what you want to hear. And one of our sponsors is the Treasure Chest right here in Cartersville, Georgia. This is where we're out of. So go, if you're in the local area and you're listening to us right now, go ahead, check them out. Morningside Drive. You can't miss their sign. Just check them out. They have a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything. A lot of things you see in my man cave came from the treasure chest. You can get all kind of great prices at the treasure chest. Anything from $1 to $100. Go check them out. The treasure chest. Go over there and see Miss Drusilla, Justin, and Tim, and they'll help you out.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, just remember, this is how we're getting to keep this going, and this is something new for the Cartersville area. I don't believe anybody else is doing it here. And
no.
T-Bird is our first air on F.A.T. 2010 IR.
Whoa. Talk to me, Willie Will. Alright, and we are back talking about those Atlanta Falcons. Again, just a great game on Sunday, man. I was just excited watching it here at the house in the man cave. We got those 49ers coming up this week, and that's a Mike Singletary coach team. So these guys, you know, they're 0-3 coming in, so you know they're going to be coming in with their hats on, ready to hit somebody. We can't afford to have a letdown from, in that game against the 49ers. I mean, Mike Singletary, as you know, a Hall of Fame linebacker with the Chicago Bears. He's just, I think he's going to end up being an outstanding coach, trying to get that team to take on his identity, and we need to get them right now, while they're down. So, like I said, the 49ers are coming in 0-3, so they're not going to be too happy. I know they had some issues going on in the game the other day, Sunday, and so Coach Singletary is really going to have them ready to play. They're an extremely talented team, to be honest with you. Alex Smith is really turning into a nice quarterback for them. He was the first round pick, I think, in 2005 in the draft, and it's taken him a while to get going, but I think he's going to be ready. The next thing that we need to do is when we play those 49ers, we got to come ready to play and beat them from the jump. Like to see us go down the field more. I just don't think we go down the field as much as we need to. Matt Ryan is there. Open up the playbook and let him do what he does. He's a quarterback. Let him throw the ball. We got great receivers out there. Roddy White had a nice game Sunday. As I said, Tony Gonzalez had a nice game. And, we got to complement that passing game with the running game from Michael Turner and Matt Snelling. Cornerback play was very good, Will. We had Dante Robinson made a couple of good plays, and little Brent Grimes, he's all of 5'8", 100 and maybe 50 pounds, out there intercepted a pass on a flea flicker by Drew Brees. Just an exceptional play. Went up to his highest point to try to make the play. So I was just, happy again with the overall play. I'd like to see Mike Mularkey get a little bit more creative when we're in the red zone. Should take us 25 plays to get into the end zone. I mean, we've got to be more aggressive when we get down in the red zone and score points. We need touchdowns, not field goals. So just wanted to touch on that. Like I say, overall a good game. Coach Mike Smith, you know, I think he's just doing a great job with the Falcons. And, you know, he insists this week that they're not looking past the 49ers because they're 0-3. You know, they're preparing for the 49ers like they prepare for anybody else, knowing it's going to be a tough game. And this is a game, frankly, folks, that we need to win and can win. So we need to, you know, stay in front of the 8-ball and do all the things that, you know, we need to do to win. No more talking. You know, it's time to, I want to go to the Super Bowl and win. A lot of people talk about, well, what's your goal? A lot of people say, well, my goal is to go to the playoffs. Well, fuck the playoffs. Fuck the playoffs. I want to go to the playoffs. I just want that to be a formality. We want to go to the playoffs, get through that, and go to the Super Bowl and win, like we did not do in 1998. So I don't want to hear my goal is, we done been to the playoffs before. Let's get past the playoffs and let's go to the Super Bowl and win it. The Atlanta Falcons fans deserve that. The New Orleans fans got to the Super Bowl before we did and won. That's ridiculous. I'm just not happy about that. And, you know, the people down in the bayou, they were wide open. They were ready. And they talk a lot of junk. And you better believe when they come to the Dome, they're going to be talking all kind of junk. So, other than that, you know, we're going to, like I said, we're going to be down there setting up for the, setting up for the tailgating on Sunday morning. Gonna have a good time all day. We're gonna cheer them Falcons on to another victory against the San Francisco 49ers. All right, we're gonna move on to our next topic, which is the Atlanta Braves. The Atlanta Braves currently trying to get that next spot in the wild card. They're currently beating the Florida Marlins. I think it's 4-0 in the 5th inning, and that's what we got to do. You know, we got to win baseball games and decide our own fate. We can't wait on other people to do, you know, what we need to do ourselves. And we, you know, as you know, this is Bobby Cox's last year in Atlanta. He's had a great run. I'm happy with, you know, the 14 straight division titles, the one World Series. Boy, it would have been nice if Bobby could have won another World Series. Excuse me, then I guess he would have been considered legendary. But anyway, the Braves are currently winning right now, 4-0, and they're on TV if you want to catch them. They are in the bottom of the 6th, and Derek Lowe's on the mound. Braves are 89-69. San Diego is 87-70. They are a game and a half out of San Diego. Trails Atlanta by a game and a half for the wild card. So we want to get in there and go to the playoffs for Bobby's last year. I can't say enough about the Braves this year. Getting a lot of help from a lot of people. The guy comes in last night. Hinsky comes in. I think his name is Hinsky. He comes in, hits a home run, hadn't played maybe in a week or so. That's what you got to have going into the playoffs. That's what you got to have, you know, as a team. You getting help from everybody. No selfish players coming in. But Eric Hinsky comes in, hits the home run, I think, in the 3rd inning last night. And the Braves won the game 3-2. We just got to keep that up. Our boy Martin Prado went down, I think, with a hip flexor injury. Hoping we can get him back for the playoffs if we get in, because he has been their MVP for the last 2 years. As you know, we got Chipper out. The Hall of Fame third baseman is going to be out for the rest of the year, but he's in that dugout every night. I'm just, you know, I want to see Bobby get something, man. Wouldn't it be nice if we could win the World Series in 2010? Boy. But we got to wake those bats up. I just don't think here lately we've been hitting the ball as well. Early on, we were hitting the ball all over the place. Jason Hayward, to me, should be the Rookie of the Year. And I think he's batting 283, 17, 18 homers. You know, he's doing everything asked of a rookie at this level. So I'm just happy that you know, he's doing well. and maybe we can get a lot of continuity with play for years to come from that young man. All kind of great players that we have in Infante. He's been playing well. You know, Omar Infante, he's been playing well for the last couple of years. These are guys that, I'll be honest with you, I never thought would step up to the plate. Martin Prado, Omar Infante, just getting everything that you can get, you know, from them right now. And so we're just gonna. So I hope the Braves keep up, you know, what they're doing and get into the playoffs and get on further. Switch over to the Braves over on TV. I think they're on Sports South. Again, they're up 4-0 in the 6th inning against the Florida Marlins. So that being said, like I said, if anybody want to call in, got any questions, the number is 770-355-1276. We in T-Bird's Man Cave with the Couch Potato Sports Report. We're going to go to another break right now, and we will be back in 60 seconds.
Hey, check this out. One of our sponsors is called Pals, and that's what they are. I think they're my pal when I show up with my car. And I go there every chance I get, and I ain't just saying that because they're our sponsor. I'm telling you, I take my vehicle straight there. And let me tell you, they do a fantastic job. I don't trust anybody else with my vehicle. I go straight there.
Pals Car Wash, over right across from the Cartersville High School on East Church Street. Go see my boy Beethoven. I call him Beethoven. Go see him, and he'll take care of your car. I'm in there every week. These are great people. They wash they do your car. They wash it up, clean it up, get you in and out in time so you can go and catch your date or do whatever you got to do. I know before I take the lady out, I got to go get my car cleaned, and I call Beto. I'll be there in 10 minutes. Get me going.
I'm going to tell you one thing I do like about Pals is that they don't just give you 3 or 4 prices. They got a slew of prices, different ranges of for different vehicles and all kind of stuff, and they take care of you based on your budget. And even the lowest package, which is sometimes I'm broke, and I go with my lowest package.
That's right.
And it's still like a detailed package. So check them out. It's worth it.
That's right. Pals Car Wash. And if you'll check out our website, you see all our sponsors that help us out with this show. And like I say, without our sponsors, we would be nowhere. So, but anyway, coming back to our sports show. How about those Georgia Bulldogs? Oh my goodness.
Well, let me ask you something, because I told you, and if you don't mind me interrupting.
No, interrupt.
I'm a little curious. I told you when we first met, I never watched sports. I'm one of those black sheep people. I don't follow sports.
Yeah.
I'm not a sports guy. I didn't grow up around sports. But since I met you, I've caught a couple of games and stuff.
Yeah.
And there's one team that me and my wife, even my wife, is all interested in it. Georgia
University of Georgia
is getting their own team, and they're going this year.
Georgia State.
I'm
Georgia
sorry,
State.
My fault.
That's all right.
I told you I don't follow sports, so correct me. All I know is there's a Georgia college that just got their team this year.
Georgia State.
And they're going to play. What do you think about that?
I think it's great. And, legendary coach Bill Curry has taken a ham at Georgia State, which is downtown Atlanta, Georgia. And actually, I think their record is they're either 2-2 or 1-2. I know they won a couple of games, and I think they're going to be good. They're getting a lot of local talent, and